What's going on, chat? Happy BTL Friday, episode 487 piece. As always, hold the fry, joined by your two hosts, Krabs and Jovan, presented by SeatGeek. If you're going to the ballpark this weekend, where are you buying your tickets? Here's a little quiz for you guys. Jovan, where are you buying them?
I think I'm going to SeatGeek, brother.
I think you're going to goddamn SeatGeeks. Okay, I think that's pretty much the lock of the century, minus 1,000. All right, buy your tickets on SeatGeek this weekend. Use promo code Bookit if you haven't already. You get $20 off. Why would you not use it? The app could not be cleaner, could not be easier to use. The tickets are already cheaper on there than most of the other resellers anyways. Okay, go buy your tickets on SeatGeek and have a good time this weekend. All right, meet me up in Nats Park. I'll be at the game tonight. I got to go see Chris Sale. Go see what's happening with him. Coming off his only bad start of the season. I wonder if he bounces back. Right? That was like his only bad start he's had all year, pretty much.
Yeah, definitely the worst by far.
Well, we'll see if Jake Irvin can silence him, because Jake Irvin has magical powers similar to Trent. And shout out Trent last night for smacking that prize picks. Shout out Jason Tatum. Oh, my goodness. How about that rebound from Tatum with 3 minutes left? He had no business being in that game. That's what I'm fucking talking about.
Those legacies.
Yes. Legacies. Oh, my goodness. Let's go ahead and do the recaps. Yeah, you guys can keep the Mavs chirps going in chats. Keep them flowing. I deserve it. Okay. Let's do the W recaps, though. The squad ride was free. Jovan, great work. Oh, my goodness. Dodgers minus 1.5. Did it pull at our heartstrings? Sure. Was there times when I thought that was a no shit bets? Yeah, maybe for 30 seconds. Maybe for a minute and a half. Tops. Okay. 4-0 in the first. Feeling great. All right. I feel like I fucking own the world. You know I got sneak units on this play after they lost the first two games to the Pirates. Next thing you know, this game's tied up because Walker Buehler's mid, and his defense is probably the worst I've ever seen in my life. I mean, it really wasn't even on Buehler, although he was throwing some Turks. His defense was atrocious. I mean, even Mookie Betts was kicking the ball around the place.
Dude,
crazy.
Betts, I mean, one of the worst defenders in baseball. People sleep on that. People sleep in that.
Do not hold back.
Defender. No, well, when
you move a guy who plays outfield for the last 10 years at a Gold Glove level to shortstop and trying to get too cute, what do you expect? It's the dumbest thing ever. You got something so perfect out there. You put him in the outfield. You don't worry about him. He's a staple. You put him in center still. Who gives a shit? He can still play center if needed. Looking at their outfield last night, it's not like their defense is already, locked in. It's not like they're putting better people out there defensively. Holy shit, they can't even catch a pop-up. Put him back in the outfield. This is ridiculous. Sharp report recap. Ugh. Jesus. Orioles ML. Yeah, that wasn't me. That was an alien that took over my body. We're going to fade the Orioles today. All right, get back to the Krabs way. Mavs plus 6.5. That was cake. Talk about blue balls. I mean, they got destroyed down by 30, Jovan, and the next thing you know, they're down 8. Next thing you know, they're down 30 again. That sucked. That sucked. And then Singer, hook of Chew. The Mystics were up the whole game, and then they blew it. They might be the worst basketball team I've ever seen. I couldn't tell if it was the Mavs making routine passes or layups around the hoop, or Kyrie Irving trying to just do simple things, or the Mystics. What was the worst performance last night? I would love to know the Mystics' field goal percentage in that game. Anybody in chat have time? Anybody want to do a quick Google search? God, they want the wheel so bad, which is crazy after we've hit every squad rides.
Yeah.
I don't get it. Oh.
42.2% from the field.
Okay, that's way better than I thought.
And they were 23% from 3.
That might even be good for them. We got hella subs coming in right now, too, folks. We got Cohen's Cake dropping a 5U whale. Let's go, Cohen. Sure we can. Sure we can, Cohen. We got a hype train, folks. You don't see those very often. All right, we got Drew coming in, resubbing 21 months, going to play for the Angels game, going to the Trout bobblehead night. Wow, electric. Will Trout even be in the state of California for that? He's played about 3 games in the last 4 years. Let me know, Drew. We got Hetero 100 coming in, resubbing. Sure, we got Pip Talk. My guy Pip.
Go.
What's up, Pip? How we doing, Based? We got him dropping a 5U whale. Not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4. 5. 5-piece. Hold it. Okay? Pip came to play today. He's not fucking around. Can we get some W Pips in chat? Can we get some W Cohens in chat? We got Manny Bands coming in, resubbing. Let's have a day, fellas. No other option. No other option. Austin Rendez coming in. Let's have a day. Sure. God, the people are bricked. We got Total Slayer coming in, dropping a 5U whale. I can't even go over the fucking plays. And guys, don't worry. We got plenty of time today. All right. I'm also going to host a surge stream. Jovan, feel free to stick around, pop in, whenever you want. But I'm going to hold that down. for Trent as he travels to the Belmont this weekend. Okay, guys? Can we get some W's going in chat? We got 3 guys dropping 5U whales, including Total Slayer, who just dropped a 5U piece right down the tape. Okay, let's fucking go, boys. Hype train level 4. Can we get the hype train to level 5? Can we get the hype train to level 5? Lucky number 5. Please, chat. Come on. Come on. Who else did I miss? I feel like I honestly missed some people. Nah, we just got Pip giving out hella subs. Shout out, Pip. Okay. Jovan, Sharp Report comments. 4-1. What's there to say?
Yeah. Everything after the guards game was good.
Just consistently great. You've been. I want to go ahead and give you your flowers. Consistently great.
There we go.
Let's keep that up today. Let's finish the week strong. Okay.
Let's do it.
Waiting in line for a rental car. Need Sharp Report like air. Sure. We'll get to it very soon. Okay. But first, there's something very important I need to tell you guys about. And as soon as I do, it's going to get taken off the boards. Let me make sure it's still there. Oh, it is. And they have saves up now. Whoa. Chat, listen up. Okay. Lock the fuck in. This is important. If you play Prize Picks, you're going to want to hear this. There is a square up for the PLL. Brennan O'Neill, 2.5 points. All right. I know Brennan O'Neill is a guy we want to fade. Jovan, you have this guy circled as the biggest bust in the PLL, right? We want to keep fading his team. They're the worst one in the league. But today there's an exception. Okay.
Yeah.
Logan Wisnauskas, their best player, who plays the same position, who's been starting ahead of Brennan O'Neill. They've had Brennan O'Neill playing all over the field, playing midfield at times too, because Wisnauskas is playing his position so well this season. What are they going to do? Get rid of him? Nope. But he's hurt today. He's not playing today. So Brennan O'Neill's going to step into that role today as the point guard facilitator, the main fucking point of the offense. He's going to be a star. He did this at Duke the last 4 years. He did this for the Team USA when he played for the Olympics or whatever they were in when they won. Brennan O'Neill has plenty of juice, plenty of confidence. He's been in this role before. Jovan on the books, he's at 3.5 points. He's still up on Prize Picks for 2.5. Chat, take this more than, please. Take it responsibly. Okay, don't put 20 units on it, but put maybe a couple, handful, nothing more than 3. Okay, because you never know. And I still think the Outlaws get absolutely dicked down in this game today by the Utah Archers, right? But I still think he gets 3. I think he gets 4 or 5, to be honest with you. Somebody's got to do it. They're not going to put up a goose egg. This is lacrosse, Jovan. They're still going to get 7, 8 goals at least. And that's being very, very generous. And he's going to be involved with half of them. Half of the goals, half of the points that are scored in this game, he's going to be involved in half of them. He's going to be the centerfold of the offense. Okay? Lock in Brennan O'Neill, more than 2.5 points. He's at 3.5 on the books. I'll leave it at that. We got a 10U subby whale from Total Slayer. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you kidding me? Can we get some bangs going, Goots, for the people? Can we dust off the old soundboard? Bang! Let's see if we can get that thing up and moving.
Dust it off.
Holy smokes, boys. We got Cohen's Cake, Total Slayer, Pip, all my goats coming in here dropping 5U whales. You guys are goated. Goats? Bang! Bang! Let's go. Come on. Let's go, boys. Sure. Dust off the old soundboard, will you, Goots?
Dust her off.
Krabs was 1 day early with the Mystics. I can't bet him again. I'm out.
Can't do it.
I watched the game. I'm out. If you had to witness what my eyeballs did in that game, the amount of missed layups, I thought I was watching my high school JV team out there on the court. Holy shit. It was embarrassing.
It's because they have no players now.
Dude, they suck.
They're playing like 6 people pretty much.
I know. They're on the Paige Bucher's way for next year, right? They're tanking. They're going to be the worst team in the league. They still haven't gotten a win. They're going to get Paige buckets. Maybe they'll be better. It's rare. I'm not a WNBA sharp, but the Mystics have been good since the league started. The Mystics have been one of the best organizations in the WNBA. They are a very well-respected WNBA organization. We'll see how long it lasts, but they are moose shit. My God. Detroit Mercy 2.0. Yeah, Big Rob, go ahead and keep me off the sticks, will you? Seriously. Keep me off the sticks. All right. We are not taking that team anymore. No chance.
Bumpage.
Nobody
put that. No eyes, Krabs.
No way we got a bumpage. No way they're watching. I want to see it. I'm not even going to hit refresh. I want to see it pop up right now on my screen. I want to see the fucking bar on the bottom. I want to picture the Elmo meme from Trent. I want to see it. There it is. There it is. It goes to 3. Oh my God. I was waiting for it to change on my laptop. Let's go. That's massive. Honestly, it should be 3.5. I can't believe they only bumped it to 3. That's kind of concerning.
What is it at? Like 3.5? What to the over?
3.5, like plus 105 or something like that to the over on Blue Book. Okay,
that makes sense.
All right. Holy Howitzer said Outlaws Archers over. No, sir. I like that under. Why don't we go over the sharp report first before we dive into some PLL? We got plenty of time. We got no day games, Jovan. Let's go ahead and finish the recaps. We'll get the sharp report done. People are starving for it in chat, and we'll circle back to the PLL to finish this puppy off. Okay. Not our best work on King of the Boards.
No.
Goodness
Dude, I need my players to fucking play Krabs. Getting 2 guys, my plus chick, fucking hit run RBIs, just not being in lineup, which was bad.
Falser, pipe down over there, will you? I'm thinking about it. Okay. Yeah, Jovan, not good. I mean, I've given out losers 2 in a row. That's very rare. That's like losing all 5 in a row for most. You've had your last 2 plays voided. W meteorologist in chat, and I'll let you know.
Fucking bad.
Unbelievable.
Well, they just didn't play. Like it was
unbelievable.
Siri in the Marlins game, which is obviously inside, and then I couldn't tell you why Will Smith didn't play against a fucking lefty yesterday for the Dodgers. That's a whole nother discussion. But yeah, I had a pretty good feeling both those were going to be green, which sucks. But I'm bringing out 3 today.
All right. Yeah, you're going to need to. Should we get like backup plays? What happens if one of your guys gets scratched again?
Well, today I'm going to have to have backups just in case.
You might have to have a backup play. All right.
Yeah.
I'm looking at Brendan O'Neill on Blue Book, plus 102, over 3.5.
Steaming.
Plus 102. All right. Guys, I still really like that square. Even if it didn't get bumped to 3.5, I still like it, and I want to be shocked if it gets bumped again. Okay. I was so out on backing him all week until I saw Wisnauskas was out with an injury. Now he fills that void. He's going to be the centerfold of the offense, guys. All right. Mooshit, king of the board recap. Can we do the Mooshit? Actually, solid prize picks recap. 5 out of 6. I'm thinking about the Juan Soto walk square. I'm being selfish. 5 out of 6. All right.
5 out of 6 pays.
Sure. We hit an entry, ladies and gents. I hope you guys tailed. Put this puppy out on the Bookit BTL Twitter yesterday. If you guys aren't hip, we put out all the A-Team, B-Team entries, all the prize picks entries we craft up on the Bookit BTL Twitter. Okay, very simple. PJ Washington legacies. I don't know why he was thinking he was a point guard towards the end of the game. Maybe it was because he was the only person who could dribble the ball and not have it get stolen. I don't know. That was the weirdest thing ever. Bailey Falter, free. Teoscar Hernandez, more than half a run, free. The only thing I fucked up, Jovan, was the Juan Soto walk square in the other entry, man. That's on me. That's on me.
See, I'm not even mad because it turned red, Krabs, but you used the meat card to fade Soto walking, man.
And he walked in the first inning immediately.
And the next at bat after that, too.
Immediate. Goodness gracious. You know what, though? Great squares. Drew Holiday. We had a legacy Ozzy Albies cash when nobody expected it. Okay, Mitchell Parker, people forget, almost threw a no-hitter yesterday. Almost threw a perfect game. I want that on record. Unbelievable.
People forget as soon as Jovan texted about the no-hitter, it was cake.
Yeah, thanks.
Well, you know why I texted about it? Because we had that fucking Ozzy Albies square. And I had the Albies square. I needed to turn green. I needed something to stop.
Oh, I know. Mitchell Parker, guys. First pitcher in Nationals history to have his first 10 starts and give up less than 3 earned runs. That is absurd. Sorry, 3 or less earned runs in his first 10 starts of his Nats career. Even Strasburg didn't do that. He only got to 9. Guys, could Mitchell Parker be the next big thing? I don't know. Probably not. But is he, a middle of the pack starter in the rotation that could be a piece of the future? Fuck yeah, he is. Are you kidding me? This kid's balling out. It makes no sense. Marijuana Mitch. The guy looks more stoned than Trent after a couple yops. I've never seen it before, and he goes out there and he shoves. Unbelievable. Mitchell Parker, keep doing your thing, my man. I'm blowing the Nats blew it for you last night. They honestly blew it.
Yeah, it's a legacy start.
Trent's bitching in the group chat because he got bumped. Yep. I mean, I warned him. Didn't I say in the message right before it's going to get taken off?
Did say that.
Yep. All right. That's a good sign, though, chats. I already locked him in with a couple of my favorite squares for today that you're going to see in the sharp report coming up here in a moment. Jovan, we recapped A-Team, B-Team. We talked about Mitchell Parker. What else is there to do? Do I have to spin the fucking wheel?
Yeah. You might have earned one.
I don't know if I've
one
earned
wheel
one
off.
him.
No, I'm saying you've earned one wheel off.
I will say, even though you're 1 of 4, you did hit the square that people chirp you about every time.
That might be the difference.
That might be the difference.
People do forget that. Could that be the tiebreaker?
Could be.
Judge
Could that be the
Lucas square.
tiebreaker? Could it be?
I don't understand why I have to spin the wheel, but never
Maybe
agreed to that.
Maybe Goot spins it.
No reasons to
What-
feed the
what
O's
did I
yesterday.
Goots, you didn't do shit, but
Yeah,
they just want you to spin it for the vibes. People are saying Goots might be scared. He's saying he might be scared.
Might have to spin after tonight.
Yeah, when we talk about that O's game, you're goddamn right. You want to make a deal, Goots? You want to make a wager? Get back up here. Also, WPLL hat down there. Love that. You want to make a little friendly wager on this game today for the Rays and the O's? How you feeling about that game?
I mean, I don't feel bad. Us losing 3 in a row wouldn't make sense, but
Right.
I will not make a wager at this moment.
Okay.
Soft.
Well, Gates, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. Okay. You call the shots around these parts. So if you're not spinning the wheel, you're not spinning the wheel. I will spin the wheel. We got to come up with some more punishments. Can we come up with some more that we could do today and that are not terrible? Because I'm having nightmares, guys. Before bed last night, I thought about me going to Dick's Sporting Goods, buying a pair of baseball pants. I thought about me buying a belt. I thought about me lacing up cleats. I thought about me putting a mic on and having Goots record me walking up to a group of strangers on the softball fields and having to ask them for me to interrupt their game to hit a fucking tank. I thought about it for a good 30 minutes and I was scared. It gave me anxiety. Am I going to do it? You're goddamn right. And I'm going to do it right. And I'm going to hit a nuke and I'm going to vlog it and we're going to fucking all geek about it as soon as I come back from this trip. Okay. I feel bad that I'm putting it off. That's why I didn't even want to do the wheel. But if we pick some stuff I could do today, maybe some stuff I could do with the Nats game tonight, we could put on here if it wins. I'd be more than down. No fucking 999 challenge. Get that thought out of your heads. No chance I'm doing that. All right. What else can we come up with?
What about that the old A2000 coming out again?
No, that's okay. Been there, done that. Krabs under 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. That's just cake. That's just trying to get too cute.
Yeah, too cute. He ain't crossing the
Get a
plate,
celeb hit at the Nats game. No, I think I'm good. All right, hold on. Time out. We got a 10U whale from Total Slayer.
Wow, W's player.
I mean, Total Slayer must be tailing every squad ride for numerous copious units. Numerous copious units. 2 words. Okay? Unbelievable. Pip coming in saying, you know what? This is my show. This is Pip's show. Bang! Sure. Pip dropping a subby saying, hey, hold up. Wait a minute. Don't forget about me. I'm Pip. I'm dropping a subby as well. All right, let's fucking go, my man.
Jeff.
He might be Jeff. He might be Hefe. Run a mile every day till Trent hits a 4-man. Should have listened last week. That's something I would do when I get back because I am trying to get in shape, but that's not something I want to put on the wheel now.
Wow,
all right, we got another 5U whale from Cohen's Cake. This is wild. I'm definitely spinning the wheel now if they're giving all these subbies. Let's put that challenge on there, and if it hits, I'll do it when I get back because that would actually be W motivation. Run a mile every day until Trent hits a 4-man. That would be a W for my health. That would be a W for me bitching at Trent, helping him lock in a 4-piece, smacking one. That's just W's across the board.
2 more.
You could just
might be running for a year.
You just could put a recurring you and Trent collab whale on there.
Or I could sign up for a marathon.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Like they're saying in chat.
A marathon.
1 unit on the Mystics until they win. Oi. Oi, oi, oi.
Donkeys, more bangs.
Dude, another 10U whale from Total Slayer. Are you fucking kidding me, Total Slayer? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Are you tailing every single play today? Have you been tailing every squad ride the last 2 weeks? What the fuck? How are you doing it? How are you paying for it? This is crazy. He must have absolutely nuked the Dodgers last night. Total Slayer, where are you at, bro?
Is he the guy who said he laddered it or no?
Did he ladder it?
Someone in chat said they laddered Dodgers. I'm not sure. It was him.
How are you able to stand right now, Krabby? I know. I got to be careful. After all these subbies, that's facts, bro. He might have had the Celtics alt line, folks. That could have been it. That could have been it. Okay.
One more.
All right. I'm getting distracted by the text in the group chat here about the PLL, but I'm happy that people are talking about it. All right, we're going to talk about it too here, guys. Anybody have any PLL plays they've already locked in? Let me know. Gates, how many things do we have up on this damn wheel? I'm not good at math.
We have 9. We need one more.
I have a weird feeling it's going to be the one chip challenge, and I keep guessing what it's going to land on, and I'm not digging it. I know y'all boys ready for the CFL. Madul, where you been? There was a game on last night. Where were you? I had it on the fucking third TV.
No,
where were you, Madul, when I needed you most? I'm out here watching a fucking CFL game with 2,000 people in the stands for the playoffs. They got a fucking field goal post in the middle of the field. They got a 30-yard end zone. I'm asking myself, what the hell is going on? And I want action. I want in. Madul, where have you been? Courtside WNBA.
I like that.
Put it on there.
Why don't you go to the Mystics? The Mystics, the little brunch.
Put it on there. Look, guys, they don't play in Capital One very often. They do, I think, a little less than half their games. They played there last night because they played the Chicago Sky and Angel Reese coming home, and they filled that place up. DMV supported their girl. Mystics brunch. Remy Lowe, are you the guy who DM'd me that? Yes, maybe a little Mystics brunch into some courtside seats. Wow, courtside sticks could be the difference.
And you got to bet on them.
Yeah, of course, that's a given. Of course. I'm in for that. Bro, that TikTok looks fire, though. That looked like a pretty solid deal, if I could say so myself. Especially in DC, too. It's arm and a leg.
Dude,
dude, just wait, Jovan, wait till you get out here. You're going to be like, what are we in fucking New York or Vegas? The hell's going on? Why is it so expensive?
Dude, the crowd in that game is going to be hilarious.
I mean, yeah, it's going to be fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
I might be the only dude in there. Rough Riders win tomorrow, disrespecting them against a moose shit Elks team. Wow. What's the line, Madul? Is it a weird line play? Is it a contrarian play? Are we squaring up for Kitch?
Dude,
what's the angle here?
They're moose shit. That feels like you could be the Elks.
Yeah. If the Elks are moose, that makes me want to take the Elks. But
I wouldn't be questioning Madul.
I also feel like
I can't question them.
You're right. Yeah. Who am I to question Madul?
What are we doing?
Jovan, come on, shake it off.
Yeah.
What are we doing here?
What are we doing?
Lock back in.
What are we doing?
Question Madul. Krabs, can you check your Twitter DM for DC Rex? Yes, Total Slayer, 1,000% I can after Surge Train. Please keep hitting me up until I respond. I'm going to put it in my notes. You've given a bazillion subbies. Hold on. I'm going to get Siri going here.
Moose shit Elks are favorites.
Plus chick.
Hey, Siri. Hey, Siri. Okay. She doesn't work.
GG's.
She doesn't work. I sound like the Oakland A's announcer. I'm not going to forget Title Slayer. I got you, brother. Okay, I know all the spots, all the recs. I need a green godman. Scarf is saying, sure. Here's a lines. W. Goods. We're fading the Elks. Why are they only... Oh, my God, the Elks are favorites.
They are.
Wow.
But it's against the Rough Riders, our team. Remember?
Yeah,
Did we bet on that team? It's not your day, Siri. Yeah, you're right. Hold the power button and talk maybe. Yeah, I'm good.
Might be his night.
Yvonne had to keep the promise for the gifted subs. Pip owed you one.
W Pip. Yeah,
bro, there was a place
making some coin.
God, every time I say Pip, it reminds me of this. You're gonna literally geek at this and be like, this is the most Krabs comment ever. There was a hot dog shop downtown Annapolis growing up called Pips. Used to hit it every day after school almost. Goots knows.
Mm-hmm.
Pips, legendary dogs, cheap. You don't have any fucking money those days.
Nope.
That can't be healthy. The more I think about it. Shout out Pips in Annapolis. Is it gone?
Yeah.
No way it's gone.
Pretty sure it's gone.
What happened to Pip? Oh man. I mean, I always wondered the business model idea of putting a hot dog shop in one of the richest areas in the country.
Folks. I just haven't
been in. Let's go, Pips. Let's go, Pips. You didn't want any hot dogs at the Preakness? Yeah, if you guys didn't see the fucking Preakness vlog, there is you can go and cash the over half hot dog scenes. You can't make it up. They fucking follow me everywhere. I'm looking around. I'm seeing crab cakes over here. I'm seeing fillets. And next thing you know, I see a whole fucking bucket of dogs getting dropped on the table. That was disgusting.
Sure.
Unreal, bro. Literally unreal.
We will never match that aura. You're right. Total Slayer, you're a fucking beast, dude. Thank you for the subby. Same with you, Cohen's Cake, and same with you, Pip. Okay, don't forget about Pip. Don't let him get swept, chat. All right? I think Jovan likes when I say Pip.
Does sound pretty funny.
All right. Do we have 10 on here now? Did we add one?
We do. We're good. You ready?
Yeah, spin that fucker. better be the one chip challenge. I can feel it. Come on, chat. Give me something that's not terrible. I'm going to ruin my day. Here we go.
Dude. You're ready to learn track and field, Krabs.
Man. Goots.
What?
Goots, it lands on the worst thing every time.
I don't know what to tell you.
It lands on the worst option every fucking time, dudes.
You just keep racking up shit, man.
I do need to get in shape. Yeah, this could help. Goots might be rigging it. We might. You know what? I'm going to request a new website.
You're
next
about
time
to be
we pull this wheel
the
up.
best shape of your life after Trent just hit for
and he
almost
just
40K.
Multiple 4-mans. Do you think he's sniffing a 4-man the next 2 months?
Dude, a 4-man and a 6-man.
He's only going to send 6-mans. He's not even going to place 4-mans.
He's not sniffing shit.
He might ask for a 7-man. He might ask them for a 7-man. First ever.
I will say, chat, the one thing keeping me from spinning this wheel is the one chip challenge. So as soon as that's off, I'll be more inclined.
You're scared of the one chip?
If I do that, I might die.
I mean, Goots, you know, we can put in some contingencies in there where if it lands on the chip, you don't do the chip.
I mean,
if it really keeps you up at night, you know,
maybe we'll see.
Is the one chip keeping you up at night, Goots?
It keeps me up at night. Yeah.
You see, I could do the one chip, although obviously it's not going to be good and it's going to make me fucking cry and get, obviously in pain. But like I could do it. I like spicy foods. It could be done. I'd be in pain for 10 minutes, whatever we move. Gates, I don't want that ruining your week. I don't want that. You think longer than that?
Yeah, you'll feel like shit for like 3 hours.
I heard somebody died from it one time.
See? What are we doing here?
They ate like 10.
Yeah, 10's crazy. Trent's alive. It'll be fine.
Yeah, Chet, I'm about to look like the fucking Rock, buddy. Get ready. Okay, I'm about to be absolutely yoked. That could be what we need here, folks. Honestly, I need to get back in shape. I need to start moving and grooving. Okay, run a mile every day until Trent hits a 4-man. Can you guys bug Trent? Let him know on Twitter that I got to do this now. See what he says. He's probably in here now. We got Jake Engelbert resubbing. Okay, and also safe travels to Joshy and Trent heading to the Belmont this weekend. Stay posted for content. I believe we're getting the Bookit Snapchat up and moving for this weekend as well. If we don't have the link to that, I'm sure Goots can find it and throw that in the chat as well. If you guys don't follow the Bookit Sports Snapchat, drop a follow. We'll get that link up and moving. Okay. Rumor has it they're going to get that account flowing with some content this weekend up at the Belmont Stakes. Okay. Snap Gang, sure. Matt, we're not going to talk about it or say his name, but yes, I did see that the worst hitter of all time is up once again. What do you know?
Krabs, I've got some news for you. We're probably going to say his name today.
Okay. He's probably going to be on the goddamn Sharp Report when we pull that up next, isn't he?
Maybe.
Okay. Here's a link, chat. Go drop a follow. Go. Hurry up. Okay, 2 more things before we move and groove. We're going to pull up the Sharp Report here and give you guys the plays and stop gatekeeping. All right. 2 things. Number 1, if you're watching on YouTube, drop a like on the video. Okay. Also, if you're watching on YouTube, that's fine. But just know there's way more people over here in the Twitch chat. And also at the end of the show for the squad rides, you got to come over to the Twitch and lock in your vote because that's where the poll is, not on the YouTubes. Okay. Make sure you guys subscribe to the YouTubes. Update on when the hats are dropping. No KD, but soon. Krabs over 14. First mile air. Give me a break, Godsend. I could run a fucking 7-minute mile. I'll go up to the track right after this. I'm not going to do that. And I probably can't run a 7-minute mile. But let's lock in here. Okay. Drop a subby on the YouTubes. If you're watching on YouTubes, drop a like, please. It helps more than you know. Let's give you guys some plays for today. All right. Let's pull up that Sharp Report for the people. Let's see what we got going on. 7-minute mile. Yeah, right, Lowell. That's funny. Good stuff. All right. I'm also not a scientist or an Olympic sprinter. I don't know what's a good number. Okay. Let's lock in and give some plays. Can I start with the Twins? I'm really starting to like the Twins today. Good. All right. Not locked in today, chats. Squad rides have been hitting. I'm getting too fat, happy, and complacent. This is why I got to start running. Okay. Twins on the ML. Look, I saw the prize pick squares for this game, Jovan. I saw Mitch Keller squares, and we're going to talk about those coming up here as well. I want to fade the heck out of Mitch Keller today. Talk about a guy who, when you get the bat signal up on prize picks and you see Mitch Keller having weird squares, a guy who comes through and respects coins. Knock on wood. Mitch Keller is one of the first names I think of. When Mitch Keller has weird squares on the boards, at least recently for me, I don't know. I've been cashing on this dude either way, whether it's, backing him to do well when his squares are weirdly high, or the other way around, like today, backing him to fail when his squares are kind of low and disrespectful. Okay. I'm taking Mitch Keller's less than 31 fantasy score. Love that. If you take a peep at the chart, you can probably see why. I also love the way the Minnesota Twins bats are moving and grooving. I love the way this team's hitting the ball. And Pittsburgh, coming off that series with the Dodgers, they put up 1 million runs. They won the first 2 games of that series, right? The Pirates got to be feeling pretty good. Even intern Rav, I texted him last night. I said, hey, tell your Pirates to chill the fuck out when they were coming back against the Dodgers. And he's like, hey, I'm starting to get that feeling again. I'm starting to get some confidence. I'm buying back in. This is when we fade the Pirates. Okay, new series. They don't have that added motivation to play against the Dodgers and O'Neill Cruz's former team anymore, a team they've owned, a team with their target on their back. Now they welcome in the Twins on a 3-game losing streak who have been hitting the ball well enough. I mean, they've scored 5 runs in each of their last 2 games. And I want to back them catching minimal steam on the road as favorites when I thought this line would be a little bit closer to a pick'em, and fade Mitch Keller on Prize Picks. Joe Ryan, his squares on Prize Picks tell me he's going to do good enough. They don't tell me he's going to be bad. I think he bounces back after the worst start of his season. Debatably.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'll be on the Twins. I haven't decided how. I was debating between ML and team total, but I saw you had them up there, so didn't need to double down too much. But I think it's a terrible, terrible matchup for Mitch Keller. And the weird squares kind of speak for itself.
Yeah, for sure. And they've been paying, knock on wood, so we'll leave it at that. Take me to Tampa, will you? Wow, you took full game. You said, fuck it, I'll fade the O's full game. Let me hear why.
Yeah, which the Rays, the lineup that I've been bitching about against lefties is back now, which is great. And a lot of that's because guys like Jose Siri have been great in the middle. Like, they're not striking out nearly as much. Caballero's been good at the bottom. Like, Randy got out like once in that little 2-game set between them and the Marlins, which was great. So they're all hitting pretty well. Like, the only constants, I guess, that there was Paredes in the middle, or like the 3-4 spot has been really good RBI guy. But other than that, they've been fucking terrible. But now, like the last couple of weeks, they've really started to get it together. And not that they aren't seeing, hey, Siri, might be your night. Not that Savali hasn't been seen for the second time in that same matchup against the Orioles, but Cole Irvin. I don't think I've seen the Rays take better at bats all season than they did in that game against Cole Irvin, which he only gave up 1 run because they hit terrible with runners scoring position, but hits out the ass. I think they gave up like 6 or 7, maybe more than that. But guys like Alex Jackson, who conveniently, I haven't seen him put up like a competitive bat all season, but he had 3 of them against Cole Irvin, which is the crazy thing. So they have a really good approach against Cole Irvin, and he's a guy that I've been trying to kind of wait to target until we see like the point where he can start hitting regression. And the Rays are one of the best offenses in baseball against lefties in the last couple of weeks. So getting in now, I think either way you spin it, like I think Savali will be maybe not as perfect as he was in his first outing against the Orioles a week ago. But Cole Irvin's going to get moosed. We're going to see a lot of those base runners that he stranded in that first matchup score today.
You're goddamn right, Jovan. You're goddamn right. I went first 5 because I pretty much bet this strictly off the Prize Picks boards, and that's been doing me very, very well on the MLB slate over the last 2 weeks. If you take a peep at the Prize Picks board, I mean, you can see what I'm talking about. Cole Irvin getting mad disrespect, right? I'm taking that more than 2.5 earned runs. I'm sorry, Goots, put your emails on. Taking Cole Irvin more than 2.5 earned runs today. And you could probably see why. And for the reasons you just talked about, the baseball brain reasons, right? The Rays are smashing lefties the last couple of weeks. They're starting to get going. The total's on the move from 7.5 to 8.5. I almost thought about taking the over in the game anyways. I love this Cole Irvin square, which, by the way, when I checked before stream, was minus 120 on the books to go more than. Okay. Good signs, good vibes, good odds. Okay. Good baseball brain read here as well. The way Tampa's looked against a lefty, and Cole Irvin can't keep getting away with it. I like this guy, bless his heart. He's blue collar. He's slept on. He's underrated, in my opinion. But terrible matchup. The total's on the way up. The line is flipped in the game. Orioles opened up minus 120 almost, and now the Rays are almost minus 120. What more could you ask for to want to back the Rays in this game? The splits look good. Tampa's at home.
Rays dog to fave with 8 to 8.5 in the trop. I think that's just perfect. That just says the Rays bats are coming to play today, and they are.
Yes, they are. Good. Feel free to come up here and chirp back.
I'm just gonna let the O's splooge, man. Watch you guys being pissed.
All right. He's got no counter, folks. We're in business. I almost thought about taking that over in the game as well. but I ended up just taking Tampa Bay because Savali squares didn't make me think he was going to get moosed today. If anything, they made me think he was going to pitch pretty good.
Yeah, I'll probably go up a turkey or two because he was
okay.
That was arguably best outing he's had of the season last time out, and it was against the same team. So they'll probably adjust a little bit, just like the Rays are going to adjust a little bit to Irvin, but they already moosed him. But I think like it's not going to matter. Savali gives up 3. I don't care. I think Cole Irvin's giving up 5. I think it's going to be bad.
Guys, remember, we can't just say every white dude with a little bit of red hair, it looks like me. Okay. We can't just say it for everyone. We got to pick and choose. All right. You guys think that dude looks like me? I don't know. I feel like my head is like twice that dude's size. And I feel like he's got way more neck beard going on. I don't hate the neck beard. But that's not my beard. That's not my face. Come on, guys.
Distant cousin.
Yeah, second cousin type.
Yeah.
Lafreniere, I'll give you.
Lafreniere is spot on. That's the one. I might need to take a DNA test. No negotiations.
I might need to take a DNA test. I might need to make a call. Okay. Aren't we all distant cousins? Yeah, I don't know about that one. Then we're going to leave that there, and we're going to talk about sports. Here we go. Krabs, take a look at Logan Webber and run square. Oh, I have. I wouldn't mind taking the over in that game. We'll talk about it. Jovan, I am in on the Rays. Okay. The only reason I went first 5 is for the reasons I talked about yesterday. Fading the Orioles is going to make me go bald. Fading the Orioles is going to give me a fucking heart attack, Jovan. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. BTL, I need to know if the Dodgers game is going over, please. I don't know if it's going over, man. Everyone wants to bet that over, huh?
Yeah.
Jovan?
I don't know if it's going over.
I'm not taking the under, and if there was a game where they're going to go ahead and deploy those juice baseballs, you wouldn't think, I mean, it would be Shohei and Aaron Judge. This would be, they probably are already there, probably overnighted them. Manfred probably bringing them in a fake UPS, outfit himself. Yeah, I don't hate the over. I don't hate it. I got no
problem. Is like I can't back runs in a Yankees game when a third of their offense, more than that probably, is probably not playing.
Yeah, is Soto hurt or out? Let's go with that.
I would assume so. He was getting X-rays or whatever.
He's definitely not playing.
Yeah, so I mean that's
he's getting imaging today. So
yeah, Soto, Volpe, and Judge are their only 3 hitters. It's the only way to score runs. So I mean, against Yamamoto, they're missing a third of their offense, which kind of sucks. But I don't know. Okay. But I will say, I mean, it's Shohei's first time playing as a Dodger in Yankee Stadium. This feels like the Judge series, Krabs.
Yeah.
In San Fran, where it's just so overwhelmingly obvious that it's going to happen.
He's going to really hot take, yeah.
Yeah, really super hot take. There. Going out on a limb, short porch with the wind blowing out to right field. I mean, Shohei is just going yard. It's going to happen. He's going to hit 2 home runs plus in this series.
Judge or Shohei?
Shohei. Yeah.
Huh. Okay, you're saying Judge is too easy.
No, yeah, Judge might be too easy. He might hit some too. I'm just saying the narrative. We're talking about it. It's the biggest series, I think, regular season series we've had in
this is a big
one. A long time in baseball. It's all going to be on national TV for the most part, or Apple TV.
Yeah, how is tonight not?
Yeah, I don't know. It's just Friday night. I would assume Apple TV's got rights, but yeah.
Chad, I already don't have that much fucking hair, man. I don't have that much to fucking work with anyways. Like, I can't afford that fucking home run because it'll hit and I'll be bald. Okay? I can't afford it. So is it just the Dodgers? I mean, yeah, I wouldn't hate taking the Dodgers, but I just can't do it. I got a weird feeling in my cojones that the Yankees are going to do something this series, man. And I think it's going to be MLB rigging it related. I think it's going to be MLB putting the league on putting the rest of the world on notice that the Yankees are up this year. I think that's going to be a statement series for them. I honestly think the Yankees win the series. It worries me a little bit. And I think the Dodgers continue to be a weird, weird team.
Potit's kind of good too. People sleep.
Yeah, Potit is good. He didn't come from the Dodgers though, did he?
No, I think he's been around to a team or two. I know where he came from in college because I watched him, but he's been kind of good stepping in when they need him to. He's no Yoshi, but he'll be good enough.
That's facts. The ump robbed a K from a dude, and then it led to the overhitting in that Reds game. You're goddamn right it did. Shout out Jonathan India. Shout out Jonathan India. Okay. Mike, you need one more play. Let's go ahead and pull up these sharp reports. Let's see what we like the best. Let's see if we can help out Mikey and give another one. I wouldn't hate the over in Baltimore, Tampa if you're looking for an over. Minnesota is a favorite. It's a good look. Obviously, the Rays. Me and Jovan are fairly confident on the Rays. We both have them in there. I got a prize pick square back in it. Jovan has a prize pick square back in it. Maybe you just had the Rays ML and you trust, or maybe you had the squad rides at the end of the show and you trust Mike. Whatever you want to do, just let us know if you got cues. I want to hear about Seattle ML. Go.
Bryce Miller Day, which
Okay.
I don't even think he's going to pitch fantastic, to be honest with you. I think this is, even though I hate like buying into totals like this when they're in Kansas City, because we always see high totals. And yeah, we'll talk about Alex Jackson in a second, but there's always high totals when they're in Kansas City. They're always sharp. The totals are always sharp because they're so high. Yeah. So we see one that's at 9 today. And, Bryce Miller's got some weird stuff up. Absolutely. The Royals have been so much better at home, especially against right-handed pitching. So they can score a couple off of Bryce Miller. It's fine from like a baseball perspective. I don't really love them to do much off of Bryce Miller because struggles against lefties, even though it's gotten a little better. They still are a very right-handed heavy lineup, the Royals are. So I think even if he does give up a Turk or two, he can mitigate damage. But Daniel Lynch and the Royals bullpen that, yes, they hooked us yesterday because they're really good for whatever reason against the Guardians. A lot of base runners didn't score with runners in scoring position. They used their whole flat out set of the bullpen yesterday, which, again, it's awful in the first place. They've trended to be the worst bullpen in the MLB, and it's going to keep getting worse. And the Royals are going to get moose today. Daniel Lynch is not going to put in a good start against this Mariners team. And then we get to the back end of the game, the scoring runs. They didn't get to yesterday against the Royals bullpen. The Guardians didn't. But now everybody's been used. So we're on the back end, guys, of an already god-awful bullpen. So the Mariners are scoring runs. I feel very, very confident about that. I think Bryce Miller can do enough.
I hope so, man. I mean, a lot of these young arms in this rotation for Seattle are starting to lock in. We saw Wu shove the other night. I love this young rotation. We need to see George Kirby figure it out. Obviously, he's been the one that's off, but he's the one I worry the least about. I feel like he'll pick it back up. I'm down to back this Seattle rotation, their bullpen. I'm in. Is Munoz alive? Is he good? Is he hurt? Is he on the IL? Do we know?
I don't know the story there.
Because remember, he slid into that guy at home plate when we had that game, and he got hurt. Let's see if he's on the IL or
pretty sure he's alive.
Let's see. I'm not seeing any Munoz news.
Sure.
Should be good to go.
Yeah.
Primer saying Rangers at plus EV. Okay. Yeah, I want to hear about that Alex Jackson and Ty France sell jobs as well if you haven't gotten to those.
Yeah. Well, Alex Jackson today, I think I've seen a minus sign next to this number one time. And it happened to be a time that he didn't even end up playing. Now he is, he's been up as a demon for this so many times, just for half a base or half a hit run RBI. He's always plus money. Today he's not. He's minus 115 both ways is what I saw before we hopped on here, which is interesting. But I did watch this start with my own eyes because he is, without a doubt, I would say the worst hitter in baseball. I don't even think it's a question. But he has had the 3 best at-bats I'd say he's had all season.
Sure.
Been against Cole Irvin in that start.
Don't let him get hot.
Yeah, he looked the most comfortable. Like he's in there to hit against lefties in the first place, which is fine. Like he hasn't done it yet. He hasn't done it against anybody, but he's probably going to play today for that reason. And that one little green bar right there was against Cole Irvin. And it was a technicality because, realistically, it was kind of an error, but it got counted.
Yep.
But he hit the ball hard 3 times off of Cole Irvin. He's a strikeout machine. He's had 7 balls, I think, hit 95 plus off the bat. All 3 of the times he did it against Cole Irvin. So there's something that he's sitting on. I think it was a slider on the actual hit he got and a slider that he actually hit to the warning track and almost hit out straightaway center. So he's sitting on something that he really, really likes from Cole Irvin. I'm going to go out on a limb and say he gets his 3rd hit of the season today, which is crazy.
Okay. Alex fucking Jackson. Jovan with a absolute hot take and a half. Legacy call back in one of the worst hitters in baseball. Chat, who do you think is the worst hitter in baseball? I'm going to go ahead and vote Joey Gallo. He's probably the worst hitter in baseball.
Yeah. To be 100% fair, though, the only reason I have Alex Jackson up there, I'm still taking it, but it's because you have Cole Irvin on the other side. So I wanted to diversify while sticking to the Rays themes here.
Were you going to take that Cole Irvin earned runs?
Yeah, that's probably my favorite square on the board.
Good.
Yeah, so we're lining up with Rays.
Good. Well, we almost like the Rays too much. I'm starting to get scared, folks.
Victor Robles.
Starting to get scared. Okay. That's just, see, he's got a ring. That's the problem, though. And you don't, green guy. How about it?
Gavin Lux, Martin
Not
Maldonado.
like I do either. How we chirping a guy with a ring, even though he didn't play in the fucking playoffs, but man, Victor Robles already in midseason form with his new team, the Mariners, dropping pop-ups. Unbelievable. There will be a third stream today, chat. Yes, I will host. Okay, it's going to have to be a quickie, hour and a half. All right, hour and a half type. But yes, we will get that puppy in there. Do not worry. All right, we're going to run it right from BTL into search. Okay, Joey Gallo 1 for 30 against the next two starting pitchers for the Braves. He's the worst. Yes, he is the worst. Although I will say he is trying. He's cutting down his swing. He is not uppercutting as much. He's starting to put the ball in play more, but it's resulting in some of the worst pieces of fucking contact I've ever seen in my life, probably because he's never done it before. He's choking up. He's cutting the swing down. To me, it's a last resort type thing. It's a last try. It's if this doesn't work, he's done. If this doesn't work, he's going to go back to taking fucking war hacks and hitting 100. All right, maybe he can get up to 200 hitting this way. I don't know. Saw something the other day. Not bad, never just so bad. It's high enough. It's not even high enough for a DUI. Okay, it's below.
And guess who's betting 0.49 down there is on my sharp report. Somebody's even
Alex
worse.
Jackson. That's got to be the worst batting average in baseball, right?
Yeah, I would think so.
Guardians Marlins over. Logan Allen's moose shit. Ryan Weathers sneaky kind of good.
Logan Allen's moose shit, dude. I think it's the Marlins.
He's moose.
I just think it's the Marlins.
I think it's the Marlins as well. I was thinking about maybe even putting Marlins first 5 on the sharp reports, avoiding the bullpens at all costs, and just backing Ryan Weathers against Logan Allen and calling it a day. Sure. That's what I wanted to take in that game. Miami first 5 ML. Logan Allen pitching outs, Twitter POD. I'm assuming the more than. That's a great sign. Mikey, I think the play in that is probably the Marlins in some capacity, probably not the over. If you wanted to take an over on the diamond today, I'd say it's the Orioles-Tampa over. I'd say that Minnesota-Pittsburgh over is a good look. Let me talk about that one real quick. We got a total up from 7.5 to 8. We've got Mitch Keller getting the most disrespected he's probably been all season on Prize Picks today with how well he's been shoving. He's going to get mucked. The Twins' bats are going to come to play on a 3-game losing streak. They're going to show up on the road. They played better on the road this whole season. They're going to play better tonight, and they're going to put up a fucking 7 spot against Pittsburgh and their moose shit bullpen, just like we saw the Dodgers do yesterday and that whole series. There were plenty of runs. So Pittsburgh, their bats have been red hot as well. I'm not saying they're not going to get a couple against Joe Ryan, and Joe Ryan's coming off a bad start too. He's not been locked in. I think that over is a great look as well, along with the Twins, if you're looking for some runs.
Pirates bullpen still. And moose shit too. Don't forget that either.
I kind of like that over, Mike, in the Twins game.
I think if the Twins get to Mitch Keller like early, I think they could score 10 runs in this game.
Yeah, I think they will. I think they could hit this themselves. Yep. Also, side note, I told you Dylan Gabriel is number 2 QB in the upcoming season. Would you believe me? Pip, probably not. Jovan might, though.
I believe you.
Jovan might, though. Yeah, no other overs really screaming at me. You know, that Logan Webb and Michael Lorenzen over was looking at me funny for a second, but then I looked back and saw that both teams are coming off of big offensive performances in their last games, and maybe that's why the total's moving up, but I still lean that over in Texas.
I think Logan Webb's in for a little bit of a rough outing.
I agree. I think that over hits. So there's another one there, Mike. Would not go back to that Boston over after what we saw yesterday. The Red Sox had 30 hits. Unbelievable. I'm just making sure we're not missing any overs. I'm scrolling through all the totals right now, folks. That'd probably be it for me. Those 3 that we just talked about for the overs. Okay.
Yeah.
Baltimore, Tampa, Minnesota, Pitts, and San Fran, Texas. I like all 3 of those overs.
I'm in on those.
Dubs, let's get back to business. Let's get back to the sharp report here. We owe it to the peoples. Let's wrap this puppy up. Oh, the White Sox are a favorite today. Well, shit. I'm going to go back on my word. I'm going to go back on everything I try to preach to you guys about being responsible and not taking the baits. Chad, I can't do it today. I'm only a man. We have the White Sox who have lost 15 games in a row, Jovan. They are the worst team I've ever seen in baseball history in my 25 years of life. Now, I don't remember the first couple. I was a fucking baby, but I remember the last bunch. And this is the worst team I have ever seen in MLB history. The worst. They don't even give a shit. They got these old veterans cashing some fucking vet min paychecks for a couple mil, and they're hitting below 200s. All these fossils that they brought in, guys who are at the end of their careers, who have gotten, released from their teams that were on forever. And they got a couple decent young guys, but I like their catcher. I'm not going to lie. I do like their catcher. I think he's solid. I wish he was on the Nats. But this team is fucking terrible. But you know who's not terrible? Garrett Crochet. You know who's looking to get traded and play himself off this team onto a competitor, onto a team where he doesn't wake up every morning and say, God damn it, I play for the White Sox. Garrett Crochet. Garrett Crochet is going to pitch his way onto a new team today. After the Red Sox put up, legitimately 25 hits? Like, actually, that's not even an overreaction. I think they had mid-20s in hits yesterday and over 10 runs. Unbelievable. This team has 9 Paul DeYoungs in their lineup. Okay, I think the catcher I'm thinking of is Corey Lee, I believe is his name. He's a stud. Yeah. Why the fuck are they a favorite after that game yesterday, Jovan? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? It's not like they're just a favorite against Cooper Criswell, who, by the way, has been kind of good. And so have the Red Sox. And so is their bullpen. And so is their offense. They're coming off of a 12-run game. And the White Sox, on a 15-game losing streak, are favorites and catching steam and looking sharp. What is going on, chat? I cannot resist. It's like a little fucking donut on a string in front of me. I'm going to chase that fucker. I cannot stop looking at it or thinking about it. I'm locking in the White Sox ML, and I don't care who knows it. The streak ends tonight.
Sure. Yeah, I'm surprised you didn't go first 5 with this one instead of the Rays.
No, this is just, don't ever think it. The White Sox are favorites. Odds makers aren't stupid. POD. Yeah, that's what this is. This is the odds makers are rich and smart, and they're not fucking idiots, and this isn't their first rodeo. POD. That's what this is right here. Okay? This makes no sense. Jovan, talk to me about the White Sox.
I mean, the Red Sox are absolutely atrocious against lefties. So, I mean, it makes baseball sense that Crochet could have a really good game. I do
Don't
have
make
to
it make
warn
too
you.
much baseball sense now, okay?
Well, if you want me to give you some pushback, I woke up today and I would say pretty clear Twitter POD is Garrett Crochet outs. But
nah,
it's outs. So, I mean, how far can it take you? It's not as important as if it was like strikeouts or earned runs or just straight up ML. But yeah, the entire world does need him to go 6 today. Or depending on where they got it, they need him to go like 16 outs or whatever it was. But yeah, I'm right there with you still. I worry about the bullpens. They hook you at the end, just like they did both games against the Cubs. But I'll do like Crochet.
Yes, this is the Alcorn State of the MLB. You guys remember that play? Oh, I remember that like it was yesterday. Oh my goodness,
a beautiful play.
Oh, what a game!
People forget about that.
Had to watch it on YouTube with 200 other people. Total.
You didn't even know what the score watch our was half the time.
More people watch our shows than a college basketball game. Crazy. A couple other things that I needed to shout out here because people are right. Caesar's right. Sounds like the Mystics cake repeat. Caesar, yes. It sounds like the Mystics cake round 2. I cannot disagree. You're right. Stay away from streaks, Krabs. Pega, yes, that's what I needed to hear right now. I promise you it's going to be one responsible unit. I promise. Okay, 2 years ago, shit, even last year, there'd be snakes on a play like this. Can't afford it. Plays like this, they're not as free as they look, but I cannot resist, and I think we can all agree that this line is simply too nasty to stay off today. It is what it is. I'm not happy about it. I didn't choose this matchup. I didn't make the lines. I'm just betting them. I'm just giving winners. That's all it is. Okay? And Big Rob saying, if you say the Mystics are winning one more time, I'm going to lose my mind. I'm going to lose my mind. I cannot even think about the sticks right now. Please. Please. If you guys watch that game, you would understand why. It was moose. It was moose.
Right.
I think you should pivot to first 5 at least. I don't know. First 5 makes too much sense. I feel like the odds makers are tipping their hands.
You don't need to overthink it.
Odds makers are showing their hand. And I'm all in for one responsible unit. Good. All right. How can you even watch a WNBA ratchet game? I turn my TV on and I go to the local channel because it's on there. And I click OK. and then the game's on the TV, and then I turn my head to the game and I keep my eyes open. That's how I watch it. I will tail Chicago first 5. Pega, man, you can't bully me into this, bro. It's got to be full game or nothing. It's got to be full game or nothing. Okay? You guys like that chirp? I did. That made me feel good. Jovan, tell me about that under in DC. I am extremely ecstatic that you have this on your card because I almost put it on there myself, and then I realized I can't fucking bet the Nats to save my life. I'm taking this shit off. Tell me why you like the under.
Yeah, so I guess something that would probably be in the running for Coates Wood or POD with Garrett Crochet is probably Chris Sale K's, but I'm still leaning into it or want to lean into it in general, just Chris Sale against the Nats, because, I mean, we've talked about this for weeks. I like betting the Nats, but certainly not when they're up against the lefty, especially good ones, and Chris Sale is coming off the worst start of his season by a pretty wide margin, getting destroyed by the A's, who've been pretty decent against lefties. Now he faces a Nats team who's been close to the worst in the league against lefties for the entire season, but especially the last month. So I think he gets right. And then really, like, I'm going to keep fading this Braves offense until they show me otherwise. It was a cute couple runs, like at the end of the game yesterday, but now they face Jake Irvin, who, yes, they're seeing for a second time, but he's looked really good no matter who he's faced. And they faced a number of pitchers a second time, including Mitchell Parker. And what did he do yesterday? He took a no-hitter into the 6th or 7th inning. So I will continue to fade because I think the Jake Irvin matchup is there. I'm going to keep fading him, and I want to back him. Bullpens are in relatively good shape too, even though Hunter Harvey did give up that Turk yesterday. So I don't think we see many runs in this game. And I think the Nats could legitimately get bageled.
Jovan, I'm not going to lie to you. There was a square on Prize Picks that I'm looking at for the PLL that I just looked at and blacked out for about 10 seconds. And then as soon as you said Jake Irvin, I locked back in and I heard the second half. I'm in.
It was your call.
I'm in. I'm looking at this square. Owen McElroy, more than 13.5 saves for the Outlaws. For the Outlaws against the Archers. The backup goalie. Yep. Scanoni, see you later. He's out of here. He's hurt. Okay, hope he heals up. And God, whoever's putting me on these Jill Biden email lists, it's got to be my ex-girlfriend or something. I get an email every fucking day and I unsubscribe every time. And I'm not trying to get political at all. I'd be pissed off if I was getting emails from anybody in politics. I hate politics. If I get one more fucking email, that's just a sick prank that I'm getting. Goodness gracious, I might have lost. I might have lost. Goots, it was not you.
It's probably good, man. Okay.
Whoever did that to me is living beachfront in my head, straight up. Straight up. Oh. Anyways, Owen McElroy. Jovan, I don't know who this guy is. I don't care. I know how this game is going to go. He can't be worse than Scanoni. They're playing against the Archers, who are probably going to have, I don't know, 25 shots, 35 shots on goal, 35 shots on nets, probably more, maybe 40 in this game. It's really just how many, do they want to win by? It's going to be an absolute blowout, a bloodbath, but I like the under in the game. We're going to talk about it. I like Owen McElroy saves. He's at the same number as Jack Kelly, who's a seasoned vet for the Redwoods. He's even higher than Austin Kaut, who's also a backup for the Chaos, filling in for Blaze. He's even higher than him. The volume is going to be there. For goalies in the PLL, I don't give a hoot about how good they are. All I care about is how the team against them is going to play and how many fucking shots they're going to rip. And the Archers are going to rip a bazillion shots in this game. They're playing against a moose shit offense, the worst team in the PLL. I'm not saying they're going to win by 10. I'd lean that way. I'll probably be on that -2.5. It's looking at me funny. But Owen McElroy, 13.5 saves. He's going to have the volume. Even if he lets in a bunch, the game is going to go under. The under in this game is my favorite play on the PLL slate today. And we're going to talk about that in a moment here too. But Owen McElroy, the volume is going to be there for him. He doesn't need to be Blaze Reardon out there. He doesn't need to be a locked-in Scanone out there for this to smack Jovan. He's going to have plenty of opportunities. And honestly, this is his one chance to shine and keep his name and stay on a fucking active roster. I wouldn't be surprised if he balls out like a lot of these young goalies have in recent history, like Brendan Krabs on the Whipsnakes, who's filled in a spot like this perfectly and earned himself as the backup goalie role on the Maryland Whipsnakes. I wouldn't be shocked if this kid's next up. Goots, you know anything about this kid? I know you used to play goalie back in the day.
I don't know much about McElroy, but I do like Austin Kaut with Blaze.
Ooh, you like
out
Kaut against the Redwoods. Okay.
And Mikey was talking about how Newbie loves the Redwoods win total over this year. He thinks they'll be better than expected.
Oh yeah,
I'm willing to buy into that and think they'll have a pretty good game. I think it's going to be close. I could see it being high scoring in some way. So I like Cal. And Cal is the guy on the bench that's hyping everybody up. So I know he is excited to be.
Is he glue guy? Is it glue guy Cal?
Because
man,
was he ever going
sign
to
me
get in
up.
over Blaze? No, never. Unless Blaze.
No, he knows his role. Sure.
Oh yeah, he knows his role and how he's in the game. I think he's gonna be fired up. He's gonna be saving some shots.
Okay. Wow. Maybe a little 2-piece there. Also, they took off the. They just had a goal. They just had a 1.5 Brendan O'Neill goal square. Now it's gone.
Dude, they can't figure it out, man.
Now it's gone. What the fuck?
Price check on that?
Yeah, I'm gonna check it now. Maybe it got juiced out. I hope, Jovan.
What do you think about Tom Schreiber today, Krabs?
Captain America? I don't hate it.
Because Ament had the hat trick in the last game. I feel like it could be a Schreiber day.
Is he up there on the boards?
For points, right here.
He is up there on the board for 4 points. Yeah, I mean, I like that. I think at worst it pushes.
Yeah.
I think he gets 4 or 5. Okay, let's see what Brendan O'Neill's at for goals here, folks.
Yeah,
he's minus 162. Oh my God.
That's the Gooch 3-piece right there. There you
go. That's a good looking 3-piece, Gootsy.
Yep.
That's a good looking 3-piece. My
Why don't you make it a 4-piece and put Cole Irvin over earned rounds in there?
Whoa. I'm sure he's going to do that. He'll be sprinting to lock that one in.
Yeah, GG's.
No way Soto has Tommy John.
It was his forearm.
Yeah, that's Tommy John.
No way. Chat, this is bad.
I don't see anything.
No, GG's. No, we were fake banging Tommy John, man.
There's no way.
Wait, what? Chad, is this true or is this fake? We got Dyson coming in, resubbing. Keep it up, boys. You're goddamn right, Dyson. We're not stopping. We got Flynn, 3415, Steele. Get back on track today, fellas. You know, I wanted to fade Steele, but then I looked at his prize pick squares and I said, I'll just sit that one out. I lean the Reds. They're on fire. They've won 5 in a row. I don't want to fade them, but I'm also not fading Steele looking at his prize pick squares. You guys see anything about it? Fake bang? Friend works for the Yankees, says Soto's getting MRI. Yanks are worried. Colton, you can't just say he has Tommy Johns and then say, you know, a guy who works there, they might be worried. Colton, bro. Colton. You're in here all the time too, Colton. I don't want to punish you.
Oh,
I don't want to bin him.
Thanks.
What?
That's Harold Ramirez. I knew this was coming. Got DFA'd just now.
Whoa.
Knew that was coming at some point.
Whoa.
That's huge. He sucks.
Okay. Damn. Gosh, that's crazy, man. Can we at least get an apology from our guy, Colton?
You could have just said what you said the second time from works the Yankees. That's all I had to say.
Yes. That's what he should have said. He said sorry. All right. Yeah, we can't be saying that, Colton. If you weren't in here all the time, if you weren't an OG, you'd be out of here already. I'd be in full umpire outfit throwing you out. All right. You get one warning, you're out of here. And we're not going to force him to drop 5 subbies or ban freeze. Okay. That's blackmail. Remember? You can't do that. But if he wants to drop some subbies, go right ahead. Sure. All right. We still got about 15 minutes. I want to make sure we get through everything we need to. Did we hit both prize pick squares? I think you went over yours. Did I go over mine, Gootsy?
I don't know if you did.
I don't know if I did. I know I went over the first one.
You went over Keller in the beginning, and then obviously Cole and Rush.
Oh, yeah, you did. You did.
Perfect. Can we flash it one more time for the people so they can take a peep? You know they're going to ask for it. Chat.
Oh, yeah. I didn't say I was talking about going back to the GOAT Ty France today, who is Mouchet.
There you go.
Yeah. In that game, this is pretty weird, I would say, just looking at it. Because, I mean, first of all, he's coming off a double bagel. Love that. But he's also weirdly, like, juiced as much as, like, JP Crawford, who's probably going to be hitting leadoff. Yes, he's playing a lefty, but he's been really good against lefties his entire career and this year. So seeing him at the same price is weird. I do think runs are flowing. It is a lefty on the mound who he started to pick it up and be a little better against with Daniel Lynch. And then we get into the the end of the bullpen situation for the Royals, especially today. I think it's anybody's game. So I think he gets off it today, which would be huge. But I was looking into some Royal squares, and I want to lean into their bats. Ty France is mine today.
Mike.
Wow.
Somebody had to do it, Mike. And they are starting to put more squares up. I'm sure you've looked. I'm sure you're looking right now. But okay. Did you pick ones that are like correlating to, what you see on Blue Book that could be realistic that they put up? Or did you just send him a couple names that you liked? Either's fine. I'm just curious. If it's a former, there's a way better chance they go up. If it's a latter, they still might, but it's worth a shot. I'm assuming he asked for some goats. We need that. We need some more goats up there. God, we talked about Ty France last night. That's hilarious, Jovan.
Sure. Good point by Reeve, even though he's a rat shit Pittsburgh fan. Kyle Bradish his starts have been being pushed back. I wouldn't be surprised if they scratch Cole and put in Kyle today.
There's actually no fucking way, Goots.
He said that his squares got taken off, but I haven't seen any news yet. But it's possible.
Harold. I mean, it could be Harold. He just got DFA'd.
That too, yeah.
Harold. So they're bringing up Taylor Walls, who may or may not play today.
I feel like Goots' theory might make a little bit more sense.
Yeah, I mean, it's still up.
They still got some up?
Yeah. I mean, I still see everything up for Corbin.
Okay. All right. Well, we're tripping then. I think Garnsey would be massive if he can get up there. Good shit, Mike. Okay. Goots. Why are we chirping Goots in chat, Reeve Trees? What did he do to you?
He's just a dumbass Pittsburgh fan, dude. Always chirping in chat.
Oh, that's what it is. It's because you chirped him about Pittsburgh. Okay, he can say that.
I have been for years. Yeah.
From what I'm seeing, it looks awfully confirmed that Cole Irvin is starting today.
Okay.
Yeah.
False alarms.
Probably happening, but when he said it got taken off the board, I believed him. And
okay. Yeah. I would say that was probably because the Herald news just dropped, and I would assume that might alter stuff a little bit.
Yeah, because he's a good player, right?
No, he's not. But now we have lefty killer Taylor Walls, who might play, may or may not, which could be huge.
Get him up here. Irvin not on DK. That's not good, folks. Maybe that's because I don't know. Maybe it's because who he's going against. Hopefully, so many fake bangs. I know, Jovan. People forget you pronounce this guy's name, Jovan. I learned that. Good. W. Jovan. Soto, Irvin, what's with these news updates? Yeah, Big Cheesy. I don't know, but I don't like them. Chat's not locked. Okay, chat's not locked. And we're hitting too many squad rides, knock on wood, to not be locked. All right. Jovan, Ty France. Weird that squares up. You said the juice is kind of loose on him when you're looking at his stuff on the books.
Yeah, just a little bit. He's going to be hitting, I don't know, middle-ish, near the top of that lineup, I guess.
Coming off of double goose eggs.
Yeah, double goose egg. I think there's runs in that game, especially from the Mariners, obviously. So I think he's the guy to do it and not be rat shit today.
Sure. Who do you think wins that game?
Well, I'm on the Mariners.
Yeah, Mariners. Okay.
Yeah. And if
that's on
it is tied or they're down going into the end of the game, the bullpens are coming in, you bet your ass I'm live betting for another unit.
Wow. More. I mean, yeah, I love, what do they call them? The, not the firefighters. It might be the firefighters.
Firefighters?
The Mariners bullpen had a nickname like a year or two ago because they're always putting out fires or something like that. It was fresh. I remember seeing a graphic about it a couple years ago.
Yeah.
I love their bullpen.
It's not even like really based on them. It's just the fact that Zerpa, Smith, Schreiber, MacArthur, Sam Long all pitched for the Royals yesterday. And that was the first time they've had a shutout bullpen outing in like 3 weeks.
Yeah.
So now those guys, most of them are probably not pitching back-to-back days or being good for back-to-back days.
W. Matt, Bomberos, Spanish for firefighters. See, I do know a thing or two. How about it? You guys thought I was batshit crazy when I said that. I know you did. I wouldn't blame you. Look at that. All right, W's. Chat, are we getting about that time for a squad ride? Are we getting ready? Jovan, have you sold your plays enough? Are we feeling good about the sharp reports? Do we feel like we've covered all our bases for today?
Yeah, maybe we do quick run through, rest of slate, rapid fire.
You want to take us through? And I will chime in if I have plays or angles.
Sure.
Take us through. Start at the top.
Top, we've talked about Twins, right?
Yep, Twins.
Mitch Keller, Moose Fest. We don't know.
Fady Mitchell on Prize Picks.
or I guess now we know who's pitching, but Tobias Myers, Reese Olson, keep me away from the game in Detroit. Yeah. Jake Irvin, Chris Sale, masterclasses on that under. You said your boots on ground for this game?
I will be boots.
Boots.
Hopefully there's a Flo Rida concert post game for free afterwards. I'll be there.
Flo Rida, bro. He came to TCU when I was there. That was like the one non-country artist they brought. So like I actually went.
Was he any good?
Yeah, I mean they're kind of just sitting there like disgusted, the entire like the entire like staff, because they're so used to like country artists that just come there and it's a calm show, and he was bringing strippers and everything there, so taking shots on stage with them, and they were like, "What the hell is this, dude?" But, it was fire.
That's crazy. Okay, I could be in for a night then. Flo Rida might be bringing the energy. Sure. Yeah, free post game concert in Nats Park tonight, right after the game. Don't go anywhere. The under. Sure. Keep us moving and grooving.
Sure. Over/Rays, of course. Rays Muckfest. Corvin. We'll keep our eyes on that. But Dodgers Yanks. Something in me tells me the Yanks might sneak this one out when nobody thinks they can. But I can't be caught dead back in that offense without Soto if he's not playing. I'm probably going to be on the Marlins, though. Probably am.
First 5, full game. How you doing?
I think I might do the same thing that you did with the White Sox. Just not overthink it. Short line.
Yeah.
Logan Allen's
weird ass line. Yep.
Ryan Weathers can go longer or as long as they need him to, really, and he's been actually really good. So I might just square up or anti-square up and take the Marlins there.
And Torres, we talked about the Rays for 10 minutes.
Probably more.
During the show. Probably 20, to be honest with you. Go back, rewatch on the YouTubes. You can always go back and rewatch. You can always go back and rewind. Okay, if we stopped and had to answer every question, the show would suck. Keep going.
Steal the Dolo. I would so be back in the Reds if I knew that Tyler Stevenson was okay in playing today, because if they're playing without him, which might be a possibility because he got hit in the hand yesterday, just like half the Reds roster, it seems like, and they missed time. He's a big part of that lineup against lefties, so I do think Steele pitches decently, but without Stevenson, I have no interest. I don't know if you do.
I kind of like the Reds, but I'm not going to get to the counter. Seems too easy.
Fair. I do kind of like the Rangers against Logan Webb. I might want to ride that train.
I think I like the over better in that one, but I could be down. And also I'm seeing the juice now move towards that under. I don't like that. So maybe you're right. Okay.
Yeah. Could be Lorenzen masterclass maybe. But
okay.
Road Logan Webb, and he's not quite in Singer territory, but he's been on a little longer rest than he's used to. That's been called to my attention, where he hasn't been really good in those situations. So just might be the Rangers. I might get involved in that as well.
Okay.
Talked about the White Sox, Crochet, Criswell. Talked about the Mariners, which are continuing to catch a little bit of steam on the road against the Royals. You don't see that too often. Rockies, Cardinals.
I don't like these late games. Just keep going. I don't like them.
Yeah, that's probably an under. Rockies, Cards.
Nick did bring something up. He said Gomber's coming back to his old team.
Ooh.
Revenge. He's actually been kind of solid.
I didn't know Gomber was a Cards.
That's what Nick said.
Nick Nug.
But he still said it's the Cardinals, obviously. But
yeah. It is another lefty against the Cards. They've been better, but they've still been ratchet against lefties. So maybe just a solo Gorman bomb's all they get. Lefty, and it's just an under. I don't mind that. I would love to say it's probably a Jordan bomb today, and Trent's going to bust against Griffin Canning. I think I take Jordan every single time he faces Griffin Canning, and works more times than it doesn't. I'd probably be back in the Astros today if Bregman wasn't possibly like coming back from this injury and things were weird with the lineup or whatever, but probably the same. The Blue Jays should destroy Hogan Harris, which probably means they're not going to do it, and fuck that late game.
Okay. I'm with you. A couple questions from chat that we got to answer before we move and groove. Anything on the Oilers game or series? Yes. I will have a couple of units on the Florida Panthers to win the Stanley Cup. No further questions at this time.
I think the Panthers destroy the Oilers game 1, but I like the Oilers in the series. So I'm going to try and take them after that, because nobody's giving the Oilers a shot. I might have to be the guy, but game 1, Skinner was starting to get hot last couple of games of the series, and Now he's had a long layoff since then, so I think that's really not going to go well. But
yep, and the Panthers just keep catching steam every day.
Yeah, and the Panthers, like, if there's one thing to pay attention for in the series, if you looked at how the playoffs have gone, it's always super physical, slugfest, low-scoring type games when they're in Florida. And then when you go to Edmonton, that's where the pucks start flying in. So I wouldn't rule it out that this is 2-1 Oilers once they get past Game 3. But Game 1, I find it hard to believe that Skinner doesn't get exposed, especially when they're going to throw a shit ton of pucks on him early.
Yep. Okay. Well, then I might just nuke the Panthers Game 1 then and put one responsible unit on the floor to win the series. Okay. Sure. I like that Florida ML for Game 1 more and more.
Yeah,
it's up to minus 142. Jesus, that's crazy.
Yeah.
They were minus 125-ish when they opened. Huh. PLL bets. Can we pull up those really quick?
Go over the book plays a little bit.
Sure.
Redwoods ML.
Chat. Redwoods ML. Here's the deal. Chris Gray's not playing. Chris Gray got a new finance job, and he's not able to skip out because he just got a new job up in New York. Not even joking. So he will be out for the Redwoods, and he's one of their best players. I will still be on the Redwoods ML. I still believe in the Redwoods ML. But if you look on the blue book, that's a little bit more sharper with lacrosse, you can see that the Redwoods are getting some disrespect. You can see that the Redwoods are plus 110. Not good. Okay. I'm going to bet it for one unit because the Redwoods are my team. Roll Woods. It will always be Roll Woods. It will always be back in Ryder Garnsey, my guy. Okay. I'll be on the Redwoods, but that's more of a homer bet. If you want a winner for today, the winner is the under in the Archers and the Outlaws. Under 24. Okay. Under 23.5 on other books. Depends on where you're looking. Under 24. The Outlaws are not going to score more than 10 goals. And I think the Archers will take their foot off the gas, much like they did against the Water Dogs in that first game when they almost blew it and lost. I think in the second half, this game is going to be a snooze fest, and there's going to be less than 10 goals in that second half total. It might get out to a hot start. Don't worry. If you want to be extremely sharp, you can be patient and wait for a bunch of goals in the first quarter and live bet the under. I'll probably have a sneak second unit on that live under after the first quarter because I think the scoring comes out kind of hot to starts, and then we see limited scoring in the second half of that game. I love the under. The total was already very, very low, and it's dropping, and no one else on earth is betting that under. Okay. We're betting it. We're fading the Outlaws. Now we are backing Brendan O'Neill to do his job because that's a weird circumstance that we typically wouldn't be backing. But with Wisnauskas out, Brendan O'Neill's going to fill in and get at least 3 points today. Probably more like 4 or 5. He's going to be involved in half his team's points and goals. Okay. It's plain and simple. Under in the game, backing Brendan O'Neill and the Redwoods ML. Okay. 3-piece. W's. Krabs and founding fodder, PLL captain. Sure.
Alice run line tomorrow too.
Yeah, tomorrow. I don't know. Let's see what happens with this chaos game today first. I'm not going to make any comments about that one. And then Whip Snakes Cannons, respectfully to my Whip Snakes, the local team who I root for. And I want to clarify one thing. I am a Redwoods fan. Okay, I've been a Redwoods fan since 2018. That's not going to change. That's in my fucking DNA at this point. I'm not a fake fan. I fucking love the Redwoods and everything they stand for. I've loved them since the league started in 2018. I've loved them since they had one of my distant cousins, Garrett Epple, on their team for 10 years, best defender in the PLL. I loved them when they drafted Timmy Troutner, the goalie a grade above me in high school. I've had my eyes on this Redwoods team since the league fucking started. They are my squads. I have a special spot in my heart for the Redwoods. Now, do I root for the local team now that's up the street in Maryland, support my local squads? Of course I do. And they're in 2 different conferences, so I root for the Whip Snakes as well. But I want to make one thing clear. I am a Redwoods fan, and that's not changing. Okay, it always has been and always will be. Roll Woods. All right, Jovan, I need to get that perfectly clear.
There you go.
All right. Redwoods get it done today. I love the under in that second game. Outlaws and Archers, under 24. Book that shit. All right, guys. Look, we're on our time today. All right, I'm going to run the surge stream coming up here in a moment, Jovan, so we really are in no rush or stress, but you want to get this damn squad ride up and moving?
Let's get it up and moving, Krabs.
Goots, run that shit. I want to see that train. Big Cheesy, kick rocks, go touch some grass and smile today, will you? That's your one homework assignment. Go smile today. Roll Woods, yes. Props and chops. That's literally their slogan. Roll Woods. I have a shirt that says it. My roommates bought it for me. Great gift. Let's lock in, chat. Squad ride time. I think we're 3-1 this week. Correct me if I'm wrong. I believe we're 3-1.
Sounds right.
Sounds right to me. That'll correct us immediately. Don't you worry. You know they're locked. God, we got some plays we really like today, and we got to start out with our favorites. Let's cut the shit, and let's talk about the race. How are we doing it?
Updates as well. Cole Irvin is back on the board, so I'm 99% sure that was Harold Ramirez related. And that earned runs allowed is starting to trickle up even higher.
Sure. Does no Chris Gray affect that over? Yeah, no Chris Gray affects that over. No Chris Gray is a dagger in the heart for the Redwoods today, Mikey, and I'm not happy about it. Now, Ryder Garnsey is going to step up for the boys and keep this game close. And I'll tell you what, I've talked with him about the Redwoods. He's feeling good about the season. He's feeling good about the team. Okay. He's tired of them getting doubted. He's tired of people abandoning ship. And it's not just him. The Redwoods are tired of it. The Redwoods are the most popular team in the PLL until the affiliations came out with all these locations for these teams. And now they lost half their fans. They're pissed about it. And they're also pissed they have, they're getting disrespected. Obviously, people are calling them the worst team in the league. Okay. The Redwoods are out to prove something this year. That's not a team I'd want to fade. All right. But Chris Gray being out is tough. Might have to move on from that Redwoods over. Garnsey is live, 3.5. Oh my God, Mikey. Yes. 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 Let's go, Mike.
That's what the people needed.
Way to get it done, kids. Way to get it done. God, that just made my day, bro. I get to back my guy. Fuck yeah. All right. Well, let's lock in here in one moment. Let me see what he's at on the books real quick. I'm assuming he's at 3.5 points. Okay, minus 106. Yeah, I can work with that.
Oh yeah,
I can work with that.
So we're 4-0 this week.
Oh shit. Hold up. Wait a minute. Skywalker, at a boy.
There you go.
Skywalker, look, man, you have filled your role in this community. It fits like a glove. You're here when we need you. You're filling in the gaps. You're coming up with these fills nugs we need when people are saying they're doubting we're 3-1, right? 4-0. How about it? Let's stay locked in. Chris Sale bumped down. Okay. That's cake. Squad rides are 6-0 since Krabs bully ball last week. There's no way. Is that true?
Guess that
is
is
true. Squad ride 6-0 since I chirped you guys and got mad.
It was
and got
Mets.
all red-faced?
It was Mets that day, and then what was it after that?
On Friday.
You're saying confirmed in chat, so it must be true.
Yeah, it's confirmed. Oh, the Mystics were involved. Weren't they on Friday?
Was that Friday or was that before bully ball?
First period under.
First period under was Friday, yeah. So the Mystics must have been Wednesday.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Sure. Chad, ever since I ripped you a new one, we've been locked. All right, let's keep it that way. Jovan, how are we attacking the Reds?
Reds or Rays?
Rays.
I think it's just the ML Krabs.
Keep it simple.
They're winning a ball game today.
They're winning the goddamn ball game. Okay. Do I prefer first 5? Sure. Am I down to take the full game ML? Yes. I do think they win.
Oh, are you guys allowed to take that? I'm not sure.
No, we're allowed. I'm putting sneak units on it.
We're not doing this today, man.
Full transparency.
Not doing this today, man.
I'm putting sneak units. Sneak use.
I have the ban card.
You can't use it against
no
the
way you're going to. Oh my God, you do have a reverse card.
You know what?
You have a.
You're going to be fading those probably again at some point. Maybe I'll use it then. I'll give you the pass today. You guys can use it.
Wow.
There you go.
Wow. Goot's a man of the people. Goot's a man of the people. Let's go. Fuck yeah. All right. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go raise ML. Wow, Goots, you had me there for a second. You did. You had me there in the first half. I'm not going to lie. Okay. Raise ML. Can we put the under in the PLL game in here, or do we want to do a separate PLL squad ride? We could do a separate one, or we could do.
Yeah, we just have a separate one.
Okay, let's do a separate one. Okay, sure. White Sox ML is going in here.
Okay. Me card.
I know you're not happy about it, but it is. Because you know it's
not mad at it.
That could take some votes from the Rays. That could. You know it, I know it.
Yeah. I'm not mad at it, Krabs.
Okay. All right. Twins? I like my plays today. For the first time this week, I like my plays more than yours. I'm going to say.
I do like your plays, and I mean your plays. For the
My
purpose
plays
of
are your plays.
diversifying.
Your plays are my plays.
For the purpose of diversifying
your plays,
the
your plays, my
cards,
plays. Sure.
we would have had a lot more overlap than we did. So we're
You like
on
when
the
I talk
same
over you?
page. Of course, love it.
Rays, White Sox, Twins. What else we got, chat? Do you want to put that Nats under in there? Should we leave it off? Should we just go with this big 3? Do you like the Mariners? I guess it comes down to how much you like the M's.
I do really like the Mariners, Krabs.
All right, well, let's put them both in there then. Fuck it.
Big 4.
I think or what about throw the Nats under in there and just make it a 5-piece?
Oh, I mean, sure. Why not?
I think this is the best group of plays we've had all week.
Might be.
All week. Chat, you hear that? All week. 5 plays, 5 winners. Rays ML, White Sox ML, Twins ML, Mariners ML, a lot of MLs, and the Braves and Nats under 7.5 boots on grounds. Okay? 5 plays, 5 winners. Hurry up. Go, 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 go. Hurry up. Literally hurry up. Go. We're running behind schedule. Please hurry up. All right? If you're watching on YouTube's, that's fine. You can go back, rewind, so you can pause. You can do all these cool features. You skip the ads, but you can't vote for the squad rides. So get your ass over here and lock in your vote. This is a democracy. Whoa. Every vote counts as 1.
It's a shocking vote.
What the hell? Twins ML out of the gates?
Wow.
I didn't hear any Twin support off the rip.
They know Rays is chalk.
Now make a name for yourself, Goots, and use the ban card after that. Wish it was a PLL squad ride. Hey, we can do one. We'll get a second poll up. All right. Right now, get your votes in. Hurry up. Go, go, go. I'm going to gas up this poll, and then we're going to do a second one, and then we're going to do the third stream. Okay. I don't feel like rushing right now. I'm having a good time. Rays ML, White Sox ML, Twins ML, Mariners ML, Braves, Nats, under. Jake Irvin Legacies. The guy's a fucking magician. Now you see him, now you don't. All right. The guy's a fucking stud. I don't know what it is, but he's a competitor. He's going to go out there and keep us in the game tonight until our bullpen goes in. You see Hunter Harvey get his fucking tits rocked last night?
Yeah, he did.
Every once in a while you see it, man. It's once a month. He just gets obliterated.
Oh, do you want to do a weekend PLL squad ride? Like we can put plays in from Sunday as well, or Saturday?
Yes.
Yeah.
You're goddamn right I do, Goots. Right. Great call. Let's do the under tonight. And chat, get your votes in. Hurry up. Go, go, go. You got 2 seconds, 3 seconds. Hurry up. Go, 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 go. The Twins are running away with it. I cannot believe it.
I'm shocked. I'm actually shocked.
I am shocked. I don't know. It is what it is. I'm not mad about it. I like all 5 of these plays. I trust the squad ride chats. They've hit 6 in a row. I just hope they're not getting fat, happy, and complacent after 6 straight wins. Okay? Yeah. Twins ML, we'll meet you guys at the cash counter. W play, W squad ride back. All right?
Drop, man.
I know. So did I. That's bullshit.
I was so bricked up to go to the Trop, but we trust
Beaver and Archer's ML. I know. We have to trust the chat. We have to trust the chat. All right? We're locked. Don't worry. Okay. KD, I will trust. KD, I will trust. All right? I still do. I'm still in Trop. Yep. We can still take the Rays, guys. Doesn't mean we can't. Doesn't mean we have to fade it.
Can we talk about like me not doing it was like the sharpest play of the year?
Yeah, honestly, because it wouldn't have even won the vote.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Great call.
Come on.
God, Goots, you're just 10 steps ahead, man.
10
steps ahead. It's an Apple TV game. Is that why? So you guys can fucking watch it? You sons of guns. What do I tell you? Every fucking time. I'll give you my MLB TV account. Oh, all right. PLL. Squad rides. We're going to put the Cannons ML in there on Saturday. I'm pulling up the odds as well right now. I want to have them up in front of me. We're going to go Archers Outlaws under 24. God, the under 23.5 is juiced on Blue Book right now too. That's crazy. But every other book, it's 24. We're going to go Cannons ML. We're going to go Redwoods ML for the vibes. Cannons play on Saturday, by the way, guys. Don't look at the dates on the books. A lot of them are wrong. They play tonight and tomorrow, not Sunday. No break in between, okay? Jovan, maybe Atlas, but I don't know if I want to back them after going 2-0, and then they're potentially going to face the chaos coming off a loss in game 2.
Are we putting that Archers Outlaws under in there, Krabs?
Yes.
24,
under 24.
Right?
Mm-hmm. Let's put that in. Let's put Redwoods in, and let's put Cannons in. 3-piece squad ride vote for the weekend PLLs. Okay? Whoa. My light just flickered. That was weird. Anyways.
Lights, man.
Dude, these are the nice lights. These are the Amazon lights.
Hey, you got
Chats. BJ Cheek coming in, resubbing. Pip dropping another sneak subby. I didn't even see that one. That one almost got swept. Let's go, Pip. Sure we can, Pip. Keep it up, my man. 3 plays, 3 winners, chat. Hurry up. Go, 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 go. PLL weekend squad rides. The Redwoods game is tonight. The Archers game is tonight. The Cannons game is tomorrow. The Cannons is probably my favorite play of the weekend, followed by the Archers Outlaws under. And then 50 feet, and then the Redwoods ML, more like a homer play for the vibes. Okay, the little breakdown. The under, the total in the Archers Outlaws game is low as shit, and it's dropping. It's sharp as heck, and I don't think the Outlaws score more than 10 goals, and I think the Archers check out in the second half. That game soars under. The Cannons ML, they got embarrassed week 1. Everyone had them as their sleeper, their underdog, their dark horse story of the season. They came out in week 1, and they got the shit kicked out of them. They're bouncing back with a big-time win against the overvalued Whipsnakes, unfortunately. Overrated a little bit. All right? And then Redwoods ML, homer pick. What about Sunday squad ride, Mavs ML? Primer, I want to let you know right now, there probably will be a mini make on the Mavs plus 7.5. And I couldn't think of a better way to end this stream today for BTL than leaving you guys with that after what we saw last night in that Mavs game when they got blown out. All right? The Mavs are going to be a donkey on Sunday. Do not forget about it. We go Panthers on Saturday, and we go Mavs on Sunday, and that's how you pay the rent. That's how you build the bankroll, folks. Lock in the PLL votes. Hurry up. Go, 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 go. Hurry up, hurry up. If it ties, I'm going to be pissed, and it's just going to mean I picked the fucking play. All right? It doesn't mean we get a parlay. Lock the fuck in, chat. And you guys are annoying. I'm going to go with tomorrow's play, the Cannons on the ML. All right, Jovan, you cool with that?
Of course.
W's. All right, so we got a squad ride for tonight already. We'll squad ride the Cannons tomorrow. And please don't let that under and the Archers Outlaws get swept. Jovan, I want to see a bet slip. You better be on that shit.
Yeah, I'm going to tell that. You seem very, very confident.
Oh, I am. Oh, I am. Nobody caps the PLL better. All right, we're coming for bloods. After an up-and-down first weekend, we went 0-3 the first day. We bounced back, went 2-0 day 2. You think I'm losing coins this weekend? God, it's a bad day to be a sports book I'm using. It's a bad day to be on the opposite side of Krabs. I'll tell you that much. All right, chat? Jovan, great job this week, my man. Seriously. Great fucking work. You've been Mr. Consistent, reliable on here, coming in with winners galore. Let's keep the squad ride streak going. We got the Twins ML, and we'll meet at the cash counter tonight with all of chat. Okay? W's.
Dubs.
All right, stick around. Give me a couple minutes, chat. I'm going to go take a leak real quick, grab a water, and then we'll fire up the surge stream. Okay, stick around. We'll catch you guys next week. Same time, same place for BTL. We'll be seeing. Peace, guys.